Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christina. Thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing at your own free will. I wanted to talk to you today about two things. I wanted to talk to you guys about the Draconian Caste System. Okay, please please do check out Lisa Renee Ascension Glossary. Okay, this is really what I study. It's really where I get a lot of my information from. Please do check it out. Please, 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 please do. Okay, so if you're on my channel, you either have some type of, you're either a star seed, you're indigo, or you're an angelic being, or you're just a very awakened person, very curious. You just know that there's more to what's going on than actually what people are telling you. So yes, I wanted to talk about the Draconian Caste System, the haves and have-nots, and yes, it is still very much active today. It is still very much very active and very buried, very deeply into the many layers of the Earth's solar system. So if you notice, if you look in your family, if you look at your friends, if you look at your community, if you look at what's going on in the world, I hate to use Hollywood again, but I have to use Hollywood. I do, because I do have to I'm just giving you an example. You see the caste system, you see it with the haves and have-nots, you see who gets what based on what they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do, and basically it's a caste system. A caste system is a unfair, unjust social stigma, societal compartmentalization of who gets to drive what car, who gets what job, who gets to live in what neighborhood, who gets to wear what clothes, who gets to shop at what stores. I have literally, I'm not going to call any names because I don't want to bring it out, but I have been, I have been at two of the two very most elite stores. And honestly, let me just say, I went to store A, and store A is even better, even better than store B. And you would think that store A would be, have some type of stigma or some type of caste system to it, but actually it wasn't. They were so welcoming. I got business cards. People were so warm. Everyone was so inviting. Mind you, store A is the in my opinion, it is the store that I do prefer. It is just very classy. It is just very tasteful. It is very luxe. I like stuff like that. I feel like if you work hard, you deserve to absolutely treat yourself. To each his own. You have to know yourself. You have to be balanced. You have to balance your spirituality with you. So like I said, if you're on my channel, you're building your universe, you're building your world, you're doing what you love. Some of you may like to bake, some of you may be good at technology, some of you may be good at engineering, scientists, doctors, readers, lawyers, psychics. Everybody has their own gifts and callings. So like I said, so I went to store A, and store A, to me, in my opinion, store A was the more just a better, higher quality. And store A was amazing. I mean, the customer service was amazing. I mean, I would go back every day. I would go back every day. That's it. And then I go to store B, and store B is not even on store A's level. And honestly, the energy that I felt when I was in the store, I was honestly attacked. I was honestly attacked, and I know it was the caste system because I know who shops where and I know who does what. I know. If you're on my channel, you have something called deep knowing, which is something Lisa Renee talks about on her channel. You have deep knowing, which is very deep. It is a very ancient. It is a very ancient way of knowing things. It is a very ancient historic connection you have with the cosmos. It is more than psychic. I no longer even term myself as a psychic. There are just deep knowings. When you study historic wisdom and knowledge from the ancients, with the ancient gods and with the ancient real angelic beings, not these superficial archangels. Okay, not these fallen archangels, not these religious archangels, not these man-made archangels. Okay, not the soul, not the fallen one. But when you study the master school, when you really study, that's when you can be discerning. That's when you can know what is true and what is not true. This is when you can build up yourself, when you study, not when you allow somebody to school you and tell you what, who, what, where, when, and why. Please watch my next video where I will talk about the mindset that is here. There is a divide going on right now. There is a divide. There's always been a divide. I don't know if you were aware of that or not. I wasn't even always aware of this, but there's always a divide. I will be talking to you about two classes of people that exist right now on planet Earth. Please do watch that video next. So yes, so I walked into store A. Store A to me has more expensive things, has nicer things. It's just a more, it's just a better store. And then I go into store B, and I was attacked. I honestly was attacked, and I already knew. I mean, I know a part of my calling, because I do identify. I am a Leo. Leo is known to hold structures, and so wherever I go, I hold the structure of that community, of that neighborhood, whether it's good or bad. I hold it, whatever it is, whether it's good or bad, whether it needs to be collapsed, revamped, repaired, merged, whatever I'm told. If I'm told anything, you know, I'm not always told everything, but if there's something that needs to be done, there will be something that needs to be done. So anyway, so I go into store B, and I was attacked, and I'm just like, and it was almost like they didn't want me to shop there. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to be shopping here. And I'm just like, but I just left the other store that is way more expensive than this store. Way better. Way more sophisticated. Way. But that's the energy that I was getting. That was just the caste system coming into play. Like when you have these deep knowing gifts, you can discern the haves and have-nots is what the Draconian Caste System is all about. Okay, this is about social. It's false. It is false. Okay, so if you feel as though, like I said, I am also available for consultations, for donations. You absolutely can have a session with me to donate. If you have a question about something that you're struggling with, or there's something particularly that you don't really understand, maybe you're being stereotyped, or maybe you're going through a cycle and you don't know what it is. Maybe there's some information that you have and you can share with me, and I could maybe help you or assist you, or we could just talk and maybe guide one another, because we're equals, sharing knowledge. This is what my channel is about. So yes, the Draconian Caste System is about the haves and have-nots, and yes, we do. Everything on planet Earth is the same as it was millions and millions of years ago. It is the same. That is what ascension is about. It is about awakening to realize that you've been here before. You've been here many times. You've experienced these same things many times. That's why you might have deja vu. Why you may have deja vu. There's some things that you already deeply know. You might not know how to handle it. You may not know that you might need to clear a timeline. You might not know that you might need to clear a dimension. You might not know that your family, that maybe your ancestors, maybe your family, this is something your family struggled with, the caste system. Maybe your family was on the other side of the caste system, and maybe you find yourself on that side of the caste system, and you need to figure out how the hell to get yourself off of the caste system. But the caste system is a divide. It basically is a social divider of the haves and have-nots. It's a mindset. It's not something you dictated. It's something that is so ancient. It is something that is ancestral. It is something that is cosmic. It is something that is angelic. It is something that is so ingrained in society. It's in our light body. It's in our light body. Consciousness is buried in our mind. When we turn on our mind and when we activate certain parts of our body, we can realize and identify what these things are. So this is my message that I have for you guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Also, I'm available if you guys need a consultation or anything of that nature. You can donate to my channel. Also, you can absolutely donate, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.